Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show helps raise the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts. Holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Bro, you say that you want that next level, but are you willing to fucking bleed for it? And I know that was pretty straight to the point and fucking talk about wide open from day one, like from the moment we start, right? But it's the truth, right? And I say it because, I've been through that. And I have people like, yo, just kind of fucking bitch slap you in the face and be like, yo, you say you want this, but are you willing to fucking bleed for it? So I'm here to ask you, you say you want that next level, but are you willing to fucking bleed for it? Because the truth is, and here's the shit that so many people try to hide, so many shit that people, because you can't sell this, right? Like you can't, you won't create like momentum, you won't create movement when you tell someone, yo, it's gonna fucking suck before it gets better, right? Like if you tell someone that, like they're gonna be like, oh, bro, then why the fuck am I gonna get better, right? Why am I gonna try to get better, right? But no, I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to be upfront with you. I'm here to tell you that if you push past the suck, because it is gonna fucking suck, there is a way better version of you. There's a way another level. There's a way better fucking capacity, mindset, everything that you embrace by leveling up. That you're like, you look back and you're like, yo, like, bro, I fucking have goosebumps right now when I said that because I feel it. Like if I look back and I think about how much it has sucked to get where I'm at, but then I look back and I look at how much I've grown as a man, how much I've grown as an individual, how much I've leveled up my skill set. I'm like, yo, all that shit has been worth it. And so that is my message here for today. I want you to understand that that suck is a toll, right? It's the success tax that you must pay. And if you don't pay the fucking toll, then you ain't never gonna get to the road that leads you to the next level, to the road that leads you to that level up, to the road that leads you to that life that you want, right? Like, man, share a little story, right? And I ain't gonna put names because I don't like to put people down like that, right? But this is a story about a friend who had another friend of mine help him out because he's in a dead end job. He's stuck. And so my other buddy is an entrepreneur, right? He's also an entrepreneur. And then he's like, yo, I can set you up. I can hook you up. It's going to take hard work, right? You get out of work. You're going to go do this hustle for a while. And you grind. You hustle it out. You build some clientele. And eventually you're going to be able to quit your fucking day job so you can do this full time, right? He hooked them up, right? But what happened was that my boy, he fucking quit the first sign of discomfort. He fucking quit the first sign that got hard. He fucking quit the second that it wasn't convenient for him to level up, right? And what happened? He quit. And now he's still stuck in that same dead-ass job, not making money, not making the money that he's capable of making, I should say, all because he didn't embrace the fucking suck, right? And so this episode is really all about why the suck is supposed to be there, and how you can use the fucking suck to your advantage in order to level up your life, in order to level up yourself, in order to level up your whole entire being, your mindset, your body, your spirituality, your relationships, your career, your whole fucking life, right? It's going to require you to embrace the suck. It's going to require you to fucking feel like shit before you can feel powerful. Like you literally have to leave that old man of you behind. You have to pull that layer off. You have to pull that skin off. You have to break through that fucking glass ceiling in order for you to know and to prove to yourself that you can create this life, that you have what it takes, right? But the problem is that in the moment, in the struggle, in the battle, it sucks. And so many people quit, right? And so I hope you don't quit, right? Because I've been there. I'll be real. Sometimes I don't even want to do this fucking podcast, right? But then I remember about the people that reach out, like, yo, this episode hit me here, yo, and this episode, and I'm like, yo, I remember this is about a calling. This is not about me. This is something bigger than myself, right? And so I'm like, yo, I get back to it. And the truth of the matter is that if I like doing this shit, right? Yeah, it's tough putting it in my schedule. It's tough researching an outline. It's tough filming it. It's tough editing it. It's tough uploading it, especially when my life is so fucking busy. But this is a calling. This is a movement that we're creating of helping other men level up, right? Other motorsport enthusiasts, no, like create a life that means so much more to them. And so if I'm gonna be damned if I quit on that shit, no, it ain't gonna fucking happen. I don't give a fuck how many days of discomfort it takes. I will keep going because I know that this is a calling, and I know that embracing the suck and going through the struggle is gonna take me to the place that I need to be. And so the discomfort is your down payment for your breakthrough. Think of it like that, right? Like every level requires a new version of you. It really does, right? And I know that's like everyone says out there, and until you go through that and you experience the level up for yourself, you're like, yo, I needed to go through it. Damn, I wouldn't have been where I'm at if I wouldn't have fucking leveled up, right? And so every level requires a new version of you. And the process of becoming that version will hurt, right? Like it's like getting a sunburn. You're peeling off the fucking old skin, the old layer of yourself, and new one is coming out. That shit hurts, right? New skin hurts, right? And so you gotta be willing to fucking hurt, right? I don't know how else to put it. You got to be willing to fucking hurt if you want greater things in your life, right? And a lot of times you're like, oh, that doesn't make no sense. That's why people say, hard life now, easy life later. Easy life now, hard life later. Because it's so fucking good to just put your feet up and be in the comfort zone and eat junk food and do all this shit, right? But multiply that times a couple years and you see where you'll be. Nothing good will come out of that shit. I promise you, God. And so it's like starting a fitness journey, right? After years of neglect. Like say you were someone who haven't worked out in, let's say, a decade, right? And you're fucking fat as fuck. You're like, oh my God, I hate how I feel. I hate how I'm always tired. I have no energy. Like, man, everything hurts. Well, it's gonna suck for you to break that pattern. It's gonna suck for you to get started, right? Like your ego is gonna scream, right? Your muscles will beg you to stop, right? But that is the price that you gotta pay in order to peel off that fucking man, right? In order to remove those layers, and in this case, those layers of fat, right? Of years of neglecting your body, of years of neglecting yourself, right? It's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna suck. Your ego's gonna fucking punch you in the face. Your muscles are gonna beg you to stop. But that's the price you need to pay in order to create the body that you want, right? And if you wouldn't have neglected it for so long, then the price wouldn't be so fucking tough, right? Or like, here's another example. Try rebuilding your trust in your marriage after you fucking fucked it up. Like trust is something that takes so long to build, but it can be broken in an instant, right? That shit becomes awkward. It becomes emotional. Like it becomes humbling, to be quite fucking frank with you, right? But it's supposed to feel that way while you're rebuilding your trust in your marriage, right? It's supposed to feel like it hurts because you're rebuilding something that matters, right? Or similarly, like starting a business, right? Let's say that you suck on camera. Like, man, I used to, and I still think I have so much more room for improvement, but I'm looking at my old videos from 4 years ago, from 5 years ago, and I'm like, damn, I'm so glad I started, because if not, I wouldn't have got to where I'm at right now, right? But it's the same. Like if you don't start because you suck, then you're never gonna get better, because you gotta get through that fucking point of sucking, right? Like you're gonna stick onto your camera. You're gonna suck on calls, right? You're gonna suck and you're gonna want to quit, but you can't, because that is the beginning. That is the beginning of something great. That is the beginning of a path that you're on that you've never done before. So you cannot quit, right? You don't get the reward without paying for the fucking pain. No suck, no success, right? That's just what it goes down to. And everyone who paints this fucking pretty picture of like, oh, success is so good, oh, it feels so good becoming a millionaire, or doing all this shit, or being a perfect dad, or being the gangster ass husband, or all this shit. Like, oh, there's no pain involved with that bull fucking shit. It takes working on yourself. It takes leveling up. It takes doing the hard shit, especially when no one's watching. That is what builds you. That is what creates the man who people will be proud of to be around. So embrace the fucking suck. No suck, no success. If you don't get better, you're gonna suck forever, bro. Like that's really what it is, right? Avoiding the suck doesn't save you pain, bro. Like so many people think that, oh, I'm gonna avoid the suck because I don't want to feel the pain, because I don't want to feel the discomfort. But all they're doing is compounding their shittiness, and it's gonna be so much harder down the line to fucking to level up. It's gonna be so much harder down the line to embrace the habits that will help you change your life, that will help you transform. And I don't like saying change because change is temporary. Transformation is fucking permanent. And that's what we're after. We're after true transformation. Leveling up so hard that the fucking old version of you, it becomes fucking dead in the grave. Like we don't see that motherfucker anymore. We don't even want to be around that motherfucker anymore. Right? It's like staying in a dead end job to avoid discomfort, right? Like, fuck that shit, bro. Like, I ain't about to be the man who lives with decades of regret. I would rather risk it all. I would rather fucking bet on myself than fucking get to the end of my days and say, man, I wonder what would have been. Fuck that. See, like, here's another example: avoiding tough conversations, especially at home, right? Like, with your wife, because you're like, oh, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't talk about this. Well, all that fucking does is build tension, right? And that tension over the years turns into resentment. And then before all you know it, all you need is one little thing and boom, this shit fucking explodes so hardcore. You're like, yo, where the fuck did all this shit come from? And it came from you avoiding the hard conversations, right? Like, or here's another example: skipping the hard reps now, like in the gym while you're working out. You're like, oh man, I don't want to push this weight, right? All that fucking does is make you weaker, right? So skipping the hard reps now just means that your weakness is gonna grow later, right? Stop fucking skipping the hard shit. Stop fucking not wanting to suck. You gotta suck before you become good. You gotta go through the hard in order to get to the easy path, right? It's like skipping physical therapy, right? It hurts less short term if you skip physical therapy, right? I've had massive amounts of physical therapy. Broke my scapula, broke my right rib or my left rib, uh, broke my right fib and tib. I broke, man, bro. I've had a lot of therapy, right? And it hurts going through therapy, right? But and it will hurt less in the short term if you skip therapy. But I can tell you from giving into that you'll limp forever, right? Not embracing that short-term discomfort will hold you back, right? And so this last one, when I broke my scapula, bro, I was fucking went hard into therapy. I wouldn't give it all I got, and it was hurting, but I fucking pushed through, right? And I got so much better, man. I got in half the time that the doctor told me I'd be better, I recuperated. All because I knew that embracing the suck, embracing the discomfort, embracing the pain of pushing through and growing my muscles back again was going to help me level up. Right? And so avoiding the suck today is how you build a life that sucks forever, my friend. So don't do that shit. Right? You got to earn your confidence in the fire. Right? Like it just doesn't come. Like you got to be fucking in the ground. You got to be in the ditch. You got to be in the fire, fighting for that shit and building it. That's how you become on fire, right? Like you don't become mentally tough by reading just quotes. Like, oh yeah, this quote is nice and this quote is... No, bro. And I'm one. I post quotes every morning, right? And a lot of the times I don't even post it for my people. I post it because I want to make sure that I read it. And so I committed to myself. I'm gonna post a quote almost every single morning. And I would say almost because there might be like 1 or 2 days where I miss, right? But I post it almost every morning, and I look at it and I see and I analyze it. How can I reflect this? How can does it impact my life, right? And so you don't become mentally tough by just reading the quotes. You become unshakable by surviving your own personal hell, right? By analyzing and see, how can I apply this to my life? How can I use it to advance? How can I use it to show me? How could it be a fucking mirror so I can see where I'm playing small, where I'm playing short? Where can I do better, right? It's like the first time you wake up at 4 a.m. I've shared this a couple of times. I wake up at 4 a.m., right? And so the first time, it fucking sucks, right? And probably still sucks to this day if I'm not going to bed early, right? If I'm going to bed early, bro, sometimes I wake up before the alarm, right? It's like 3:58, 3:59. I'm like, and I'm up and I'm like, oh shit. I look up at the clock and I'm like, nice, right? But that takes going through the suck to build it. It takes having a good night's sleep to actually create that, right? Because if you don't get a good night's sleep, no matter how long you've been waking up at 4 a.m., it's still gonna fucking suck, right? Or your first cold plunge, right? That shit feels like dying. And if I'm fucking brutally honest, I think every cold plunge feels like fucking dying, but you get used to it. You just you level up and you know that it's making you better. And when you get out of that, the funniest thing is that when you get out of the cold plunge, you're like, fuck yeah. You feel on fire, you feel unstoppable. But when you get into it, you better have that strong mindset, bro, because if not, you're gonna scream, you're gonna want to get out, and you're gonna be a fucking pussy. That's just really what it is, right? Or another example, it's like admitting like you're the problem in the relationship, man. For a lot of time, for fucking a long time, I let my ego get the best of me, and I was always, oh, babe, it's just this and that, and like it's you, it's you, it's you. But the fucking all the time, it was me. I was the one with the ego. I was the one with the problem. I was the fucking pussy who didn't want to admit that I needed to improve, that I needed to change my ways, right? Until I fucking swallowed my fucking pride, and I fucking hit my ego in the face, and I shot that motherfucker, right? That's when I really started to evolve. That's when I really started to expand my marriage. That's when things started getting so much better, right? And now I embrace it, right? I lean into it. I thrive on becoming a better man, a better husband for my wife so that we can fucking flourish and we can build an empire that lasts a lifetime. See, your confidence is earned in the fire, my friend, not from the fucking sidelines. And so we wrapped up this episode. I got one question for you. What pain are you putting off in your life that's actually the key to your breakthrough? I know you know what it is. Like you're putting off something right now because you're like, oh, I don't want to do that because it's painful, because it's uncomfortable, because whatever the fucking reason. I know you're putting it off, right? But you know that that is the actual key to your breakthrough. So what pain are you putting off that is actually the key to your breakthrough? And my challenge for you, right, is I want you to pick one area of your life where you've been avoiding the suck, whether it be your fitness, your career, your marriage, your discipline, your eating habits, whatever it is. I want you to pick one area. And this week, I want you to lean into it with fucking purpose. And every day, right, for the next 7 days straight, I want you to document it. I want you to lean into it. I want you to act on it. And at the end of the week, and you'll look back and be like, man, I didn't want to do it, but I did it. And I'm proud of myself because of it. That is my challenge for you today. Know, bro, that the suck is not a detour. The suck is the gate that you must fucking go through. It's the gate that you must pass through. You're either going to walk through it or you're going to stay in the outside, on the outside, I should say, looking in and be like, man, I wonder what if. Don't be the man who gets to the end of his life and looks back full of regret. Be the man that gets to the end of his life and says, I fucking did this shit. I created this shit. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground and I'm calling all the motorsport enthusiasts who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're all meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others level up is the mission that God has tasked us with. If you still haven't subscribed yet, bro, smash that button so you never miss another episode. And if you vibe with today's message, if it resonated with you, and if you'd like to help contribute to the growth of this movement, of this mission that we're on, bro, do me a solid and share this on your story so that more motorheads, more gearheads, more men like you and me can really see and hear about this podcast, because ultimately, that's how our community grows. Catch up with you on the next episode, but till then, live your life wide open, my friend. Peace.